Austin. Into the ropes. From behind. Drop kick. And an arm drag takedown. You know, we saw that the Clash of the Champions Wednesday, September 2nd, Austin and Steamboat, it'll be no disqualification for the World TV title. And we want to talk to you more about your involvement with Slater and Valentine in that match against Arn and Bobby at the Clash. One count. What a match that's going to be.
Oh, it's going to be a match. You know, Paulie wants to play games. Well, now we'll play the game my way. I've got two real sickies in there, and Paulie's going to be up in the cage where he belongs.
Holding on to the head now, the Z-Man. Also, fans, we want to remind you that next week on the Power Hour, Austin and Steamboat had a classic match in the Omni just last week. We will show you that match next Saturday morning here on the Power Hour. Over the top now. Z-Man holding on, using his quickness. Austin misdirection that time. Right in the face with a dropkick. We may have a new champion here. We do not. Austin quickly out of it.
I tell you, this is the kind of match. This is for the fans. You got two guys that can move. They're giving it their all. Oh, man. I tell you, I know the Z-Man wants Austin's belt. Believe me, nothing I would like to see more than him take that belt from Austin and Paulie. But he's going to have to really be sharp. Austin is a very good young wrestler.
Belly to back suplex, splitting Steve Austin, a world television champion. Paulie having fun at ringside at the expense of Z-Man got at one point.
Now you got to realize as Austin got to the Dangerous Alliance, he's been schooled by guys like me, Arn Anderson, Bobby Eaton. He's been getting the best education of basically any young star today.
Paulie will be locked in a cage, we understand, and Zbyszko will be in the corner with Greg Valentine and Dick Slater. Clash of the Champions here on TBS. You saw the card rundown not too long ago. Nick Patrick checking in, this reverse chinlock applied. Austin working on the upper body, the neck of the Z-Man.
Well, what he's doing is he's making it real hard for Z-Man to breathe. Of course, the referee, Patrick, was checking that it wasn't a chokehold, because it's easy to disguise a chokehold a lot of times. But you don't have to choke a man to make it, hard for him to breathe, believe me. And that's what Austin's doing right now, the knee in the back of the neck, pulling up on the chin, cramping that windpipe.
Austin pulling in. You heard Teddy Long's profile on Brent Armstrong. We'll be talking to Teddy in just a few moments. Find out who his profile will be next week. To the midsection. Z-Man blocked it and got Austin in. So the Z-Man fires back on stunning Steve Austin. Trying to hook in for a vertical suplex. Maybe. Oh! 1, 2. Z-Man escaped. Wow, but Austin back to the attack quickly.
Yeah, Z-Man made a good little reactionary move there, and Austin slipped off and banged his face right in the butt off. But Austin's going back to his game plan now. He's going to stay on the Z-Man. This is a, basic one-on-one philosophy of the Dangerous Alliance right here. Keep the man down. Don't let him breathe. We saw Anderson and Eaton do that earlier. Right there, old veteran philosophy. Don't fight him, man. Keep him down and work on him.
That's exactly what Austin is doing. Don't forget, this Monday, get your tickets for Clash of the Champions as it happens at Center Stage Live, Wednesday, September 2nd. It's going to be a black tie affair, limited seating. VIPs will be there from all around the world. We want you to be there as well. We celebrate 20 years of wrestling action on TBS. And still, with a reverse chinlock applied, Nick Patrick checking in. It is a legal hold. He is hooking right on the chin, pulling back on the neck, bending the spine back, and that can really hurt.
That's why that knee's back there. Look at the leverage you can get when the knee's at the base of the neck. You can pull that head all the way back.
All right.
Now again, we got Steve Austin. He has the TV championship. He doesn't care about the time. His best type of strategy would be to hook the Z-Man for as long as he can. Let the time run out. He doesn't have to beat the Z-Man to walk out the champ.
But don't you try to win every match you're in?
No, you try to keep a belt when you have a belt.
Okay.
I mean, he won his match to get the belt. What he wants to do is maintain it and keep it. He's strictly on defense.
And Z-Man, hearing that we are halfway through this 10-minute time limit, quickly to his feet. He needs to kick it in gear here now. Austin holding on, Z-Man with elbows to the midsection. Got it. And holds on on himself.
Hey, Austin went for a shot. Z-Man blocked it good.
Z-Man, a little counter move right there. Austin nailed him and took him down.
I tell you, he got him with that once earlier. Oh!
He was just too far away that time.
Austin went for it. I didn't even think the Z-Man knew he was coming.
I think you're right. Z-Man just got out of the way. Inadvertently. Austin, man, Z-Man did not. He connected. And now Z-Man. As we have to have about 4 minutes to go in this match, it's really kicking it in gear. He missed him that time in the face with a double drop kick.
I got a few plastic teeth that way.
Now can he make a cover? No, he cannot. That's his move, his super kick. And now he covers. 1, 2.
Yeah, I don't think the Z-Man's thinking. He did not pull that leg. He had no leverage on Austin's shoulder. He could have had him.
Oh! Sleeper hold. Oh, and a defensive move that time by Austin. Sent him into the turnbuckle and the stun gun. He got the stun gun on Z-Man. And he retains the title.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner and still WCW World Television Champion, Stunning Steve Austin.
Tell you what, Larry, it was a great match by both men. Both tremendous athletes giving it their all here on TBS.
Man, it was a good match. The Z-Man did what he had to do, Tony. He had to be on the offensive. He had to take chances. The Stunning Steve had all the time limit in the world to play with. He made that mistake. Like I said, Austin has been played lately by the best. Me, Arn Anderson, Bobby Eaton. And when the Z-Man made a mistake, Austin was there to capitalize on it.
Steve Austin, still the World Television Champion. Brand new format to the Power Hour. Kind of the laid-back look for us, but you know, we kind of pale in comparison to the look of the Godfather, Teddy Long. Great profile this week. What do you have for us next week, Teddy?
Well, thank you very much, Tony. And let me say one thing. I'm so excited about being here on the new Power Hour on TBS with you and Larry and Missy. And one thing I want the fans to know that next week on my profile, I'll be talking about the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, Ron Simmons. Going to be showing one of the first matches that Ron Simmons ever had right here on TBS.
And I'm sure you've got a busy week planned in the community, too, don't you?
Well, you're exactly right. On Monday, August the 31st, around 4 o'clock p.m., I will be in the Boeing Homes Housing Project. We sign a lot of autographs, giving away a lot of WCW merchandise. And hey, I'm going to have Missy Hyde along with me.
Okay, Teddy, thanks a lot. We look forward to seeing you next
Thank
week.
you. Peace.
Okay, Teddy Long, and what a great Power Hour we have had so far. Fans, WCW Saturday night back at his regular time,
Excuse me.
6:05.
Guys, you didn't tell me you were closing the show. It's not fair.
Tell you, Missy, it's 10:05. You've been doing this for 2 years.
Excuse me, Larry.
Look,
You've only
it's
been here 1 hour.
It's okay.
It's my show.
It's okay. You don't need you anyway.
Can I say something? This is a team. This is the new Power Hour team. Are we going to get along or not in the next couple of weeks?
Larry, just don't get used to it, okay?
Fans, don't forget, Jim Ross will be with you, 6:05 Eastern Time, WCW Saturday Night Tonight. Jim Ross and Michael PSAs come your way Sunday at 6:05 with the main event. For Teddy Long, for Missy Hyde, and for the Cruncher, Larry Zbyszko. We'll see you next week on the brand new Power Hour on TBS.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following. Slick 50 protects the vital moving parts of your engine for up to 50,000 miles. Slick 50 starting your engine with that is a terrible thing to do.
Ferrari Grand Prix Challenge races onto NES, Game Boy, and Genesis. Get behind the wheel of the ultimate Formula One machine. Race on 16 authentic Grand Prix tracks. Odor Readers Foot Powder. Its super drying formula can absorb 25 times more wetness than talc. Odor Readers Foot Powder.